that you understand what flowers is all about and where it starts from, right? So United Selections is a rose breeding company, and we are the beginning of the chain, right? And that is where everything flower starts, right? Interesting fact is, do you know that it takes close to 5, 7 years to develop a rose variety? Did you know that? That's why it's expensive product. Yeah. So what happens is, what we do is, of course, pure biology here, cross pollination. You have to select a very good, very beautiful mother, right? And a good dad, you cross pollinate, right? Then you have, of course, seedlings, and those seedlings go through a lot of rigorous R&D processes, including like, say, how is the color, although the variety, how does it travel, does it get damaged, say, when it arrives to the customer, something like that. And once we are satisfied with the data, and also growers have tested it, then we're able to commercialize that. Then you're able to find that flower as a florist or maybe a flower enthusiast, and you're able to use it, right? So that is the entire process of developing a rose. It is that rigorous, and that is why it's a luxury product. So since I'm here to talk about sip and arrange, by show of hands, we've had 2 editions of sip and arrange already. We had the Valentine's edition, the Mother's Day, Rosemary, I think, yeah. By show of hands, how many of you attended either one of them before? The first sip and arrange, who attended it? This year, that was in February, I think, right? And in May, Mother's Day one. Okay, so you guys, I think you're in for a treat, right? So I'm inviting you to a very creative section, our session, where you get to experience the magical touch of flowers, where you get to work with flowers, where you get to feel some thorns, right? And that's where you come to life. That's where you get to feel the life that exists within a flower. But before that, one thing to the florists we have here today, including Mabel on the team, is there's an interesting discussion going on about sustainability. I didn't get to touch on it yesterday, so I want to touch on it about that today. Sustainability in terms of artificial flowers and real flowers, right? Between real flowers and artificial flowers, which ones do you think are more sustainable? Real flowers? Are you sure? Yeah. But the discussion right now in Europe is, and it's so serious though, it's political, but that's where most of the flowers go, right? And the discussion is, artificial flowers are more sustainable because you get to reuse, right? You're not throwing, right? But also the production of real flowers is not, of course, we have to be real, it's not sustainable, right? To some extent, but we've done a lot of work and we're continuously doing the same every year to ensure that we're reducing our carbon footprint, stuff like that. But still, we're not there, right? But this discussion is picking up with a lot of speed. And it's becoming a challenge because when you compare it, for sure, yeah, in terms of metrics, yeah, they might be sustainable because they have a program where if you have a red artificial rose, bouquet today, and you're satisfied with it within a week, then you're able to exchange with another friend who has a white rose. So for you to interact with that red bouquet again, it might take a month or so, right? Then we're not throwing. But the thing I wanted to put across is, of course, this goes to the designers and the florists as well, is we need to use more real flowers, right? We need to push for more flower filling kind of narrative. We need to keep on creating awareness on what flowers can do to you as a person. and how amazing it is to use flowers as a gift, for example, because I think it is a culture that is not well rooted in Kenya, and that is what we've been trying to do with Sip and Arrange by creating that kind of flower club where people come, we interact, we share knowledge about flowers, and we work with flowers so that they're able to experience and appreciate the beauty and the magic of flowers. So I want to invite you to that session. I'm sure you guys are going to have a lot of fun. You're going to learn a lot about flowers, but make sure you get to learn even a name of one rose variety, right? Especially Novavita. Do we still have some stems of Novavita left? Should be, yeah? Yeah, so I would like to see a bouquet of Novavita, a very premium white rose. I'll be going around to see who has the best bouquet, right? So I wish you guys all the best. Be creative and have fun, all right?